Hi, I'm Steve G. Jones, clinical hypnotherapist, and I want to tell you a little bit about myself before we get started. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology from the University of Florida, a master's degree in education from Armstrong Atlantic State University, and a doctorate in education from Georgia Southern University. I'm a certified clinical hypnotherapist, a member of both the American Board of Hypnotherapy and the National Guild of Hypnotists, and I'm president of the American Alliance of Hypnotists. I'm the director of the Steve G. Jones School of Clinical Hypnotherapy. I also serve on the board of directors of the American Lung Association in Los Angeles. I have over 2 decades of experience in hypnotherapy, and I still maintain a busy practice and teaching schedule because I see clients and teach classes worldwide. My client base consists mainly of people who want to lose weight, stop smoking, or gain confidence. Other clients include sales teams interested in boosting motivation and increasing income. Also, singles looking for love, insomniacs desiring proper sleep, and actors desiring more confidence for their next audition. When I travel to see clients and teach hypnotherapy certification classes around the world, I visit such places as Tokyo, Japan, Barcelona, Spain, Paris, France, London, England, Montreal, Canada, Los Angeles, California, and New York, just to name a few. By the way, since you have an interest in hypnosis, perhaps you would be interested in becoming a certified clinical hypnotherapist. It's very easy to do. All you have to do is go to my website, betterlivingwithhypnosis.com, and click on Hypnosis Classes at the top. You can either train in person or online. After your training, you'll be added to our worldwide directory of certified clinical hypnotherapists, and you'll receive a certificate. I was fortunate for many years to have my office in Beverly Hills, California, where I worked with such wonderful people as Tom Mankiewicz, the writer of Superman, Geraldine Saunders, the writer of The Love Boat, and many other celebrities. I have been interviewed on CNN, Fox News, and appeared on True TV, in addition to having my own hypnosis TV show. With my over 20 years of experience, I'm happy to share with you techniques that I've both developed and learned, which can help you improve your life. I encourage you to visit my website, betterlivingwithhypnosis.com. There you will find my life's work, 22 books on hypnotherapy, over 3,000 hypnosis recordings available as downloadable MP3s or CDs, and these recordings will program your mind to achieve goals in such areas as weight loss, motivation, and stopping smoking. I also have audiobooks, such as this one, where I'm talking with you and sharing with you in a very dynamic way techniques that you can use to improve your life and the way you do things. The reason I'm telling you all of this is not to impress you, but to impress upon you that I, your teacher, am very capable and I know what I'm talking about. I'm also very happy for the opportunity to share this information with you, so rest assured that you're in good hands, and let's have some fun as we now expand your knowledge. I wish you well in all of your endeavors, and please be sure to visit my website, betterlivingwithhypnosis.com. Hi, I'm Steve G. Jones, clinical hypnotherapist, and let's talk about chakra meditation. There are many ways to understand the spiritual being that lives in all of us. The ancient art of aligning one's chakras incorporates many aspects of spirituality and mental and physical health. Chakra meditation works to balance the body's energy systems and brings new levels of consciousness to one's life. Your chakras are a complex and delicate system of energy sources. Through meditation and achieving a higher consciousness, you will be able to harness these energy sources and reach new levels of spirituality. What is a chakra? The human body has 7 chakras, or wheels of light. Some schools of thought teach that there are more than 7 chakras, but for purposes of getting you started, I want to focus on the 7 main chakras, or wheels of light. Chakras are also wheels of energy, located in the subtle body. The subtle body is the spiritual double of the physical body and exists only in the spiritual plane. Most people cannot see this body. Each chakra is depicted as a lotus flower or a wheel. Each chakra point has a specific number of segments or petals depending on the level of the body at which it is located. So a chakra is a spinning wheel of activity. Let's talk about chakras in the physical body. There are 6 chakras positioned throughout the body. The seventh chakra is considered to be beyond recognition in the physical body and only exists as a divine chakra. What is the spiritual purpose of chakras? Chakras feed positive energy and dispose of negative energy. A chakra is a center of activity and receives the life force energy. The 7 chakra points correspond to the different states of consciousness. Chakras are also referred to as pranas and are considered the key to life and the source of energy within the entire universe, not just the body. The main chakra is like the hard drive in a computer. All of the messages and energy run through this chakra before they travel throughout your spiritual body, just as all information in your computer first travels through the hard drive. This is the heart of the spiritual operation. The powers of the chakras are unleashed through the bija, or seed syllable. The bija is encased in a mantra and is repeated while one is reaching the state of meditation and higher consciousness. The bija acts as a password that evokes the qualities desired for meditation. It also acts as the armor that sustains the positive quality while meditation takes place. Chakras are intertwined with your physical body even though they exist on a spiritual plane. Chakras interact with the body's ductless endocrine glands and the lymphatic drainage system. It is commonly believed that there is an additional earth star chakra, which is located below one's feet. This is separate from the 7 chakras that are distributed throughout everyone's spiritual body. Each chakra, or prana, is assigned to a specific point in the physical body that never moves. The Muladhara chakra is the root chakra and is located at the last bone of the spinal cord. This chakra holds the realization of how our bodies connect to the natural world. The Swadhisthana chakra, or sacral chakra, is aligned with the ovaries and prostate. The sacral chakra governs the reproductive cycle. The Manipura chakra, or solar plexus chakra, is aligned with the navel and is connected to the health of one's digestive system. It also controls the pancreas. The Anahata chakra, or heart chakra, corresponds to the immune system and circulation. It is an essential part of the endocrine system and is also very sensitive to the physical body's level of stress. The Vishuddha chakra, or throat chakra, is responsible for the thyroid, which controls growth and maturity within the physical body. The Ajna chakra, or brow chakra, is linked to the pineal gland, which regulates sleep. The pineal gland also regulates the hormone melatonin. The Sahasrara chakra, or crown chakra, is the chakra of pure consciousness. This chakra exists on a much higher plane than all the other chakras and is not detectable by the other senses. It is consciousness at its most simple and pure level. This is the chakra of inner wisdom, and the only one to recognize the possible death of the physical body. This is the chakra of karma. Chakras have strong emotional connections. The state of existential fulfillment is governed by the Anahata, or heart chakra. Feelings of disappointments are often due to the imbalances between the states of the 7 chakras. Chakras are also linked to strong sensory memories of past experiences. Chakras have a strong influence on maintaining overall mental health and well-being. When people live in their heads and become too focused on their own thoughts, more energy is directed to the Ajna chakra, the brow chakra, and less energy is directed to the Anahata chakra, or heart chakra. Chakras are often used to help with neurolinguistic programming, to help connect the conscious mind with the logical levels of the mind. Each chakra has a special relationship with a different color. The color of each chakra changes as the chakra's vibration changes. Along with this course, you will find a hypnosis recording designed to guide you through a chakra meditation. But I want to talk now about chakra meditation. Meditation is the act of conscious relaxation. You can practice meditation anytime, anywhere, as long as you are in a place that you can relax. The recording that accompanies this program is designed to teach you how to meditate and to do so in a hypnotic state. That way, your subconscious mind becomes programmed so that after listening to the recording a few times, you can hypnotize yourself without using the recording and without being in hypnosis. You can meditate any time that you feel that you need to leave the moment. Meditation is as much a mental as it is a physical exercise. Imagine your physical body anchoring itself to the earth. Your feet will connect with the ground. Visualize roots from your body sprouting and going into the center of the earth. Connect to Mother Earth. During meditation, you should also strive to control your breathing. Pay close attention to your breathing. Learn to breathe steadily based on your own lung capacity. For example, you can inhale for 5 seconds and exhale for 5 seconds. This rhythmic breathing can help you deepen your meditative state. You should also practice yoga as part of your routine. Yoga evokes the positive qualities of each chakra. The physical poses release the attributes associated with each chakra. The aim of meditation is to slow the physical vibrations or frequency of each chakra in the body. Chakras absorb different vibrational patterns. When you're able to slow down the different vibrations enough to synchronize them, you will have reached a level of calmness. It's at that level that you can align your chakras. This harmony will enable you to channel your higher consciousness. Once you have reached this state, it is common to feel a warm sensation near your heart, or a warm feeling all over your physical body. Chakras are sources of light. They are white light. When you are meditating, your spiritual body will draw down the white light coming from the spiritual heavens. You can visualize a flood of white light that begins at the top and flows like liquid through each chakra, just like a waterfall. You can visualize a rainbow of light spreading up through the entire body and extending all the way through the crown chakra. Black light and energy can be restorative and erase many aches and pains. Black light is visualized as traveling through the body as a positive force. Your aura is shaped like an oval and surrounds you, radiating out from your body by several feet in every direction. It is only visible on a spiritual plane, but can be felt physically. Your aura is a composite of all the energy sources that coexist within your body. Your mother energy is the energy of earth. Your father energy is the energy of the heavens. Auras are very powerful energy sources. People around you are susceptible to your aura. Everyone's aura can affect everyone else when the auras become physically close. By understanding all of the forces that make up your spiritual body, you will be able to gain control of your emotions, your mental and physical health, and your spiritual energy. Chakra meditation is a way to realign the different streams of energy coursing through your body. Your spiritual state will be awakened and renewed when you pay attention to your chakras. When working with the chakras, it's important to have the ability to visualize. So let's talk now about creative visualization. Now, your imagination is your most powerful resource. No matter what your circumstances are, your mind has limitless capabilities and endless possibilities. And you can use this to your full advantage. You can allow your imagination to lead your body, your actions, your decisions, and your future. By utilizing creative visualization, you can reveal the possibilities of your future. Once you can see the possibilities in your imagination, you can make them a reality through your actions, and you can accomplish things at a greater level. So let's look at creative visualization in sports. Athletes commonly use creative visualization as affirmations. It is very common practice to have athletes imagine themselves executing routines that they often have trouble with. It has been shown to be a very effective tool for overcoming obstacles in athletic performance. By imagining a successful execution, the body physically responds to this new possibility. Studies also show that when you imagine something, there is a signal sent to that part of your body. So let's say, for example, that you're a professional baseball player, and I've had the honor of working with professional baseball players who help enhance the quality of their game through hypnosis. When you imagine yourself swinging at the ball, your brain actually sends nerve impulses to the muscles involved with swinging that bat. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going to swing the bat when you imagine it, but you do get a form of credit for imagining it. You get credit toward another practice. So you can practice physically, but you can also practice in your imagination. It's not quite as powerful as practicing physically in terms of training the muscles to do what they're supposed to do, but it can be infinitely more powerful to practice in your imagination when it comes to the mental advantage that you will gain. Because when you imagine swinging a bat in your mind, you can imagine it happening perfectly. You're actually training your mind and training your body to swing that bat perfectly at the ball. So the old saying is practice makes perfect. The new saying is perfect practice makes perfect. If you can practice in your mind doing it perfectly, you can translate this energy onto the field. So, when an athlete imagines performing their job perfectly, the mind is expanded due to the imagination, and the mind now accepts this perfect execution as a reality. Suddenly, the athlete is capable of performing at a higher level. This is considered an integral aspect of sports medicine and training, by the way, guided imagery. So, for example, when an athlete is recovering from a sports injury, they can imagine themselves doing what they used to do, and that can help pull them toward getting back to the top of their game. So, after a shoulder injury, for example, a football player who's a quarterback can imagine himself throwing like he used to throw. A runner who has had a knee injury can imagine herself running like she used to run. This actually speeds up the recovery process. So never underestimate the power of visualization. Always use it whenever you can to get yourself to the next level, or if you've taken a step backwards, to get yourself back to where you were, imagining yourself doing whatever you do perfectly. Perhaps one of the most strikingly powerful uses of visualization is in the realm of creativity. Now, if you imagine great books or great pieces of art or great movies or great stories or great sculptures, you have to realize that that started in someone's mind. It didn't start out the way that you see it. It started as just an idea. Maybe the creator of it saw something or heard something that made him or her think about something that could be done with it, and then other ideas were brought in and it became more and more elaborate. But every book, every movie, every story, every statue, every building, everything that you see that's been created by someone or a team of people started as just an idea. And they had to use creative visualization to get it from the point of just an idea to actually existing in reality. So creative visualization can actually be a tremendous tool in getting you from your initial idea to having something out there that everyone can enjoy. It's also possible to visualize and control your emotions. So if you're not in a moving vehicle, you can go ahead and perform this exercise. What does anger look like when you close your eyes? Go ahead and close your eyes right now and imagine what anger looks like. Go ahead and do this now as I am silent. Okay, good. Now, what did you see? What did you see when you imagined anger? When I did it just a moment ago while you were doing it, I saw a red ball. That for me was anger. That was my visualization of anger. Now, whatever you saw was your individual vision, and that's fine for you. There's no right or wrong way to see it. There's no universal vision of anger. It's just whatever you saw is fine with you. Okay, now I want you to close your eyes again, and this time I want you to see your vision of anger, whatever it was, becoming more calm. So, what happens when it becomes tranquil? Just imagine it now. Imagine visually seeing it with your eyes closed, visually seeing your anger, and see it changing into tranquility or peacefulness. Go ahead and imagine that now as I'm silent. Okay, good. Now, what happened for you? Hopefully, something amazing happened. Hopefully, as you were seeing that vision, it changed the way you felt. For me, I saw a red ball for anger. It looked kind of like the sun. And then when I imagined tranquility coming in, it was blue water that was washing over it and making it melt. So eventually, over the brief time that I was quiet and thinking about that, the red ball that looked like the sun kind of melted into the blue water. So now I want you to work with that picture again, and I want you to make it more relaxing. You've already taken it from angry to tranquil. Now I want you to make it more relaxing, even more relaxing. Do this now as I'm silent. Okay. So hopefully, again, something amazing happened. Remember, initially my anger was a red ball, kind of like the sun. And then when tranquility came in, it was like blue water, kind of washing over it and kind of melting it away. And then it dissolved into the blue water. Then when I imagined more relaxation, that blue water became very calm and I could see a lot of it. I could see it as far as my eye could see. It kind of disappeared over the horizon, like looking out over a calm ocean. And as I was doing that, something happened within my body. Something happened physiologically. I became more relaxed. So I started with creating anger. I created anger in myself by imagining that red ball, and then I moved it to tranquility and then greater relaxation. So that didn't actually take a lot of time, and the rewards can be tremendous. You can take yourself through visualization from actually being angry to being very relaxed. Let's try another exercise. I want you to imagine sadness. If you're not driving, close your eyes. Just imagine sadness. Imagine what it would look like visually with your eyes closed. Imagine sadness. Good. Now, when I imagined sadness, I imagined raindrops, big raindrops that look kind of like cartoon raindrops, like an almond shape, dropping from the sky. And each raindrop was about 2 inches tall and maybe a half inch wide. And they're dropping from the sky. And they were clear. That's what I saw when I saw sadness, and it made me feel sad. Okay, now what I want you to do is close your eyes again as I'm silent and imagine happiness. Imagine happiness changing that picture. So whatever you saw in your mind, happiness is coming in now, and it's changing that picture. Do this now as I'm silent. Okay, now what did you see? What I saw was the yellow smiley face with the black eyes and a black nose and a black mouth, kind of the stereotypical smiley face, moving in from right to left across my visual field. Just a big, happy circle, big yellow circle with a smiley face on it, moving in. And as it did, it pushed those raindrops out of the way until all I saw was that big, happy smiley face. So that's what happened for me. And as that happened, I felt myself, my emotions going from sad to happy. And all that happened in a relatively short period of time. Hopefully you had a similar experience because what we see can dictate what we feel. So you realize now the power of creative visualization. Make sure that when you visualize things, when you imagine things in your mind, they're things that you want to feel in your body because that's how powerful this is. Let's take a little break now. I want to make sure that you're with me, that you're paying attention and that you're learning something. So what I want you to do right now is if you're driving and you can pull over, go ahead and do that. If you're not driving, then you can definitely do this. You can take out a piece of paper and you can write down 5 things that you've learned so far from what I've said. 5 things that resonated with you. Now, I want you to keep in mind, they don't even have to be 5 things that I said. Maybe you got some good ideas from what I said. Maybe I said something and your brain took it and blew it up a million times and came up with all kinds of wonderful, amazing possibilities based on what I said. If that's the case, then feel free to write that down. I just want you to write down 5 things, whether they came from me or they're just thoughts that came in your head. 5 things that have come to you so far, either from me saying them or from you thinking them, as a result of listening to this program so far. So as I'm silent, I'm going to give you ample time now. I want you to write down 5 things, 5 thoughts that you have as a result of listening to this program so far. Do this now. So the body has unlimited potential to be influenced by the mind. And by the way, the mind and the body have an essential connection to healing. Visualization has actually been shown to reduce blood pressure. You probably felt that a moment ago. When you imagined going from angry to tranquil to relaxed, your blood pressure probably dropped. And people who use visualization for relaxation recover from illnesses and injuries much more quickly and with far fewer complications. Isn't that amazing? You can actually imagine yourself getting better and your body responds to that. Visualization is powerful. So let's do something else together right now. I want you to get in the habit of doing this. That's why I'm having you do it right now, so hopefully it'll become a habit for you. If there's something about you that needs to improve, maybe you have a cold and you need to get over it, maybe you've injured yourself somehow and you need to recover, whatever it is, if there's something that you need to recover from, I want you now to close your eyes and imagine the state that you're in right now. Imagine having that cold or whatever it is that is afflicting you right now. Just imagine it. As I am silent, I want you to imagine yourself in your current state with whatever affliction it is that you have.